When we process our life from this consciousness of knowing, the road is made clearer when we stay in the know of our spiritual connection. The perfect pair of fruit as oneness. That perfect pair. The more consistently we're able to absolutely and unequivocally embody our birthright, our abundant potential, the easier the outpicturing, the easier our life shows up for us. In The Voice Celestial by Ernest Holmes and his brother Fenwick Holmes, he sheds some light on this idea. Men pray for good, but when it comes, the door is shut by self-abasement or by doubt. Nobody here. They had the faith to ask, but not enough to quite accept the gift. Here one accepts in his deep wounds, and here he accepts and his deep wounds are healed. God hears each call, but cannot force your hand to take the gift for which you prayed. Another asks for a full supply for daily needs, and streams of plenty swirl around his door. And some do pray with hope, but no expectancy, and they do not receive. We must believe we have received. This is the promise, and through believing you have received, acceptance is. It occurs. It occurs. So, the other day, UPS pulled up outside my business. I got excited and said to my friends, "Whoa, look what I ordered, it's here." And so I watched as he unloaded not one box, but three. 3 big boxes came rolling up to my door. Well, I rushed to the door and opened it for him. And you know what happened next? In it came. In it came. What I had ordered came to me. Spirit works that way all the time. We have to open the door to receive it. This is how it works. This is the pair defined, cause-effect. You have to let in whatever you desire and ask of Spirit. Some folks don't open the mental doors wide enough and then blame Spirit. It's easy to blame, isn't it? Kids do it all the time. Not my fault. I didn't do it. She did it. He did it. My brother did it. And we go and blame our parents for how we're not being happy in life. Some people know that. So if you find yourself blaming others, saying things like, "See, I told you there wasn't enough of this or that. This spiritual stuff doesn't work," you tell yourself. Well, guess what? That's a divine pair. It's working. You're getting exactly what you know. Exactly what you know. You name it, you claim it. Did you know every time we believe that with each word that we utter, every desire we hold onto, we are causing something into our experience? Something. This teaching is so clarifying for me that I get to know what that is. I get to know what maybe not the exact cause, but my tendency of my thinking, where it's going. Each time something shows up in my life that maybe is not quite tasty enough for me, I take a look at it. I choose something different next time off that buffet. So the concept of accepting our part in the causation process, it can be a hard one, can't it? It still is sometimes for me, to think that I wanted that, maybe not wanted that, but somehow through my thinking, with other thoughts attached, here it is. You know, the way you dress today is a combination plate. You have shoes, maybe, and a jacket, or a dress, or accessories. You aren't dressed just by one item. Who you are, how you look, is a composition of many things. I think clothing is a great example. Because just like our clothing, our emotional house, relationship house, all those different parts of us are combinations that we pick up along the way. And until something says, oh my God, fashion alert, call the police, we don't change. We don't change how we are. We don't. We have to accept who we are and how we think. And if you're happy with how you are and how you think, good for you. You do anything else or different? Great. I get to those places too. Then I show up again. And it's okay. But we must enable the avenues of our minds to believe anew. We must offer some other outlet of thinking. So let's start the process right now, shall we? So if you'd like, close your eyes and allow yourself to just be right here. Be here knowing the presence of Spirit is breathing itself as you, through you. You are the living purpose of divine potentiality. Since the moment you began, your truth has always been within you. And you, beloved, are able to see life from the greater perspective of wisdom. So, right now, breathe with the perfect balance of creation. Knowing your ideas are of this consciousness. And ask yourself, what are my magnificent ideas? What have I been holding on to that needs to be set free today? I know what they are. I just allow them to rise up and be known. And so listen. Some have waited so long to be heard. So just listen. And now be in gratitude. Be in gratitude for what has been revealed through you as Spirit. Know that the ideas are great because they belong to you and your experience. So when you're ready, bring your awareness back into the room. So now you've named it and claimed it. I'm knowing that you did that. And taking responsibility for it. You are now empowered to know what to do with whatever choice you're now moving into. You gave birth to it within your mind. Honor it for what it is. If in the future you don't like it, you don't want it, or need anything in your life anymore, pair up with a new idea. Please stay with me. I have come here to express the perfection of Spirit as me.
To express the perfection of Spirit as me.
I have come here
To discover
the connection of the existent
with the
with the non-existent.
non-existent.
I have come here
I have come here
to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence,
to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence,
creating a world that works for everyone.
creating a world that works for everyone.
So remember, truth is not an event, it's a process. We're always in process. Whether it's a pair of shoes, a pair of aces, a 2-for-1, or the pair called Adam and Eve. Nothing equals a pair divine. Nothing. Which is the spiritual process as you. Namaste.